Top 5 things to know about immigrating to New Zealand. Perhaps it's the world-renowned Sauvignon Blanc wine that's drawing you to New Zealand. Or is it the kiwi fruit, or the All Blacks rugby cult, or the 29 million sheep for the 4.6 million population? Whatever your interests are, there are a few things you ought to know before making the decision to permanently or temporarily immigrate to this island country. Let's go. Number 1, New Zealand is a real island. That seems so obvious. By the way, are there fake islands? Consider a country like Cyprus. Of course, it's an island, but it's surrounded by countries like Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, Egypt, and Greece. Traveling from Cyprus to these other countries is fairly easy. For New Zealand, the closest country is another minor island by the name of Norfolk Island, about 1,460 kilometers away. The closest significant country is Australia, which is more than 4,000 kilometers away. You'll spend more than 5 hours on a direct flight from New Zealand to Australia. Let's not mention the distance to other economic powerhouses like China, United Kingdom, Germany, and America. As such, you expect less consumer choice. Don't expect to find stores for popular brands like Apple. And when you order anything online, the shipping distance raises the cost. Number 2, life may not be cheap. If your plan is settling in the capital city of Auckland, you'll have to part with an average of $330,000 US to purchase a house. Other towns and cities are cheaper, but the national average still stands to a whopping $360,891 US, which is slightly above the United Kingdom average of $314,298 US and just below the Colorado average of $412,819 US. Renting is definitely cheaper than buying. Auckland weekly rental rates for typically 2-bedroom houses are fast approaching the $600 US mark. You may, however, land cheaper deals in the suburbs. But where do I start? You voice your concern. Your first port of call should be a trustworthy immigration consultant, Auckland. You certainly need a team of experienced advisors to help you find your way around. They'll help you choose the best neighborhood to settle in, keep you up to date with immigration laws, provide you with all required immigration documents, and assist you in completing all applications. Number 3, there is a lot to enjoy in New Zealand. Aside from the financial look, most other aspects of New Zealand's life are cool. The current population stands at above 4.8 million people. What? That's equivalent to the population of Kentucky alone. To put it in an even better perspective, New Zealand is 20,000 square kilometers bigger than the United Kingdom, yet the United Kingdom hosts 61.7 million people more than New Zealand. What does that mean? Plenty of space. You'll never feel the congestion that commonly characterizes many other towns and cities across the world. As most New Zealanders live in urban areas, the country feels even more people-less. What's more, the people are considerably friendly. It never feels like America, where the slogan has been for long, everybody for himself and God for us all. Kiwis blend with immigrants faster and make you feel at home. In addition to the wonderful people, you'll surely enjoy the beautiful landscape. New Zealand boasts of famous tourist attractions like the Bay of Islands, Tongariro National Park, Rotorua, Coromandel Peninsula, Fiordland National Park, Fox and Franz Joseph Glaciers, and Milford Sound, and many others. Remember, it's 6 sheep for every person. Don't be shocked by the endless flock of sheep dotting the lush green pastures across the country. Instead, enjoy the spectacle. Number 4, New Zealand has 3 official languages. These are Maori, New Zealand Sign Language, and English. Maori is mainly spoken by the indigenous Maori people who dominated New Zealand before the Europeans arrived there. The interaction between the Maori people and Europeans must have interfered with the Queen's language. New Zealanders now have a special accent that confuses many other English speakers. Don't be surprised if you fail to understand some words from your fellow countrymen. Also, be prepared to learn some out of this world slang. If they find you witty, you will henceforth be referred to as a hard case. A lot of people will call you Kaz, even though it's very obvious you are not related. Number 5, New Zealand weather is very unstable. You are used to 4 seasons in a year. New Zealand may present you with all of this on a single day. You may never know whether to dress for a hot or chilly day in the morning. The South Pacific Ocean that surrounds it's chiefly responsible for the unpredictability. Nevertheless, summer months run from December to February, and winter months run from June to August. Use these facts to know when to arrange for visits from your home country. They'll certainly appreciate the warmer months. To wrap it up, immigrating to the New Zealand is a great decision. The country is generally likable in more aspects than one. If you've never been there before, consider engaging the services of an immigration consultant to help you get settled in the swiftest manner possible. Therefore, enjoy the weather, people, Maori culture, landscape, beaches, name it.